Welcome to World of Tanks Xbox 360 edition with the Nowherebird. Hey guys, today I'm bringing you a couple games in the JagTiger 8.8 centimeter 43. It's a tier 8 German tank destroyer. It's premium, so it makes lots of cash. And I'm here on Magical Forest of Muravanka. Kind of sped things up because this tank's a little slow. Gets up to 24, 25 and flats. So it's not, it's not T28 slow, but it's, it takes a while to get places sometimes. As you can see, I've just finally arrived at the front while all my buddies have been out here fighting for a little bit already. We got a heavy over there and a tank destroyer. Had a medium spotted a little bit earlier, but he's dead now. Oh, and there's a KV-2. That's the first tank that I encounter. So we're making our way around to try to shoot him up some. Making sure we hopefully don't get derped in the face by this guy. But looking at things, it looks like he's ran off. He ran away from the JagTiger 8.8. And I don't blame him, I guess. He's over derping other people. So we plant one in the side of his turret. And that ends his threat. Okay, so we got a KV-3. KV-3's almost dead, and a Nashorn. I'm really not worried about either of these guys too much, so here we come. Looking up, there's our Nashorn. Yeah, we set him on fire. That's a beautiful burning graphic, I gotta say. They're roasting up in there, and the KV-3 has died. That kind of wraps up our flank, and the other flank has been doing pretty well themselves. They've managed to knock out a bunch of tanks over there. I think everybody did pretty well this game, for the most part. So we come over and try to help out the other flank here and catch these tanks in a crossfire. We are pushing down towards our artillery a little bit. So I turn to face these two tanks and get ready to lay into them. Looking and looking. Not quite seeing what we want. Still not seeing it. Kind of getting farther and farther away from their flag, but that's alright. We're not really going for the flag, are we? No. Let others go for silly flags. That's this IS-3 broadside. Occupado with the tanks over there. They managed to kill that medium tank that was over there heading off towards the artillery, so now we can kind of go scout out the base and see what's going on there. Start rolling off. Rolling in my 8.8, yo. Start making our way over here, see what's going on. Got a bunch of people flagging up squares for whatever reason. Just creeping out here. I'm not even sure at this point if I'd even check to see what tanks were remaining, so sometimes it's fun to be surprised, right? Alright, we come up and around. Oh, and there's got a KV-1S out in front of us here. Got another tank off to our right, but the building is blocking him. There he goes. Ah, it's a T-28 prototype. It doesn't look like he's moving out towards us at all. Still got that building on our side, so I decide to forget about him for now and see if we can put the hurt on some of these other guys. And there's a ISU 152. That can be a brutally mean customer. You might have the 122, or you might have the 152. I think it's a BL10. I want to say. Might be the 9. That's a nasty gun. Well, we take him out with some help from our buddies. With the KV on this on our sides. Plant one in the side. And just stuck out in the open. And we let him on fire. At the end. Now it's time to look at the T-28 prototype. Thank goodness he's sideways to us. That's so nice. When they're facing at the front, it's just kind of a hassle. Plants one in us, and oh, we're about to finish him off. And here it comes. And someone else takes the kill. Well, that's all good. We've won. Look at the results, and ka-ching. This is the JagTiger 8.8. This is one of its benefits right here, is just it makes money. I mean, that was a decent round, and that's 110 grand in the bank. We did get some good experience, so I mean, we did all right. Ching, ka-ching. And there we go. Wind up with 2,500 damage done and 1,400 experience points. Almost got the Top Gun. If we would have got that T-28 prototype, we would have had it. But that was not to be. Alright, let's check out the next game here. Alright, for our second game, we're on Abbey. On an encounter map. So, kind of check the opposition. It's tier 8 game, 7-6. We got a few more tier 8s than us. It's kind of strange, but off we go. We're going down the little valley there. I like to kind of stop the opposition before it can manage to sneak up on us. Make sure they don't have, the quickest route to our base is covered at least. So we meet some of their advanced elements here. Heavy tanks start taking some shots.
Enemy exposed.
See an E25. Oh, a nice twitch by him bounces our shot off the top of his turret. We'll advance here or try to. But he dies. We got a little scout tank, but I think these guys got that taken care of, so I kind of move up the valley, but they don't manage to take care of the scout tank. So luckily, due to a little driving error by him, we're able to plant one right in the side. Driving backwards always messes me up too, so don't fault him too much. The 269, we throw one into his turret. And M6 starts taking shots at it. Oh, he's just going to sit there, so we'll oblige him. We'll oblige him with a couple shells his way. Head out, peeking out. We don't want to get our lower glacis exposed too much, so try to break contact with them. And pop back out. Oh, we've been spotted by that M6 again. T69 runs back out. Now we muff a shot at him. Line one at his turret. Smack him in the face. M6. He's a brave little lad. Sure we don't get artillery. There's a Panther 2 down there, but being obscured by something, whether it's the hillside down there or those dead tanks that are down that direction. Oh, there goes a good old KV. Panther peeks out a little bit. Oh, 69's back at it. throw his gun and he shoots our visor.
That one didn't go through.
And we start muffing some shots here on him.
Bounced off.
And he starts hitting us places.
Viewfinder back up.
But we capped one right in the side of the turret at the end. So, you know, it's all good. Still have most of our hit points left. Down about 300 and change. Panther 2 down there, and he makes his move.
We hit them hard.
We throw a shell into him, and that's 69, and we're having no luck penetrating that turret for some reason.
Penetrate their armor.
Trying to hit the little pivot on the side of his turret, but it was not going through. Oh, there's one of our artillery. We'll throw a shot into him here. And someone helps us out and finishes him off. And our T-69 buddy makes a break for it. Gets away. So we're going to back out here and head up top. Help our buddies out. There's one Lerva up there. We're just trying to help him out against some of these medium tanks so he doesn't get surrounded, you know, and destroyed. He's not on very much health. Drive up, drive up. We're hauling. Look at this thing. JagTiger 8.8 hauls. Alright, back to normal speed. And we're trying to get around and put a shot in this guy's rear. But the Lerva finally finishes him off. Get ready to head up into this little slot to snipe him, but the Lerva wants it, so we go ahead and give it to him. We head back a little bit, we can head out and shoot across the body of water there towards the town.
Tiger 2 over here.
Help out our other heavy. When we come around, there's the other opposition, JagTiger 8.8. Bounce a shot off his turret because they're pretty strong, and we load up premium just to get it taken care of, and it winds up going through. But our heavy tank we helped out gets artillery anyway. Oh, we tried though. A quick scout out to see where that heavy is, and the tank destroyer, and we spot nothing. So I'm heading back towards our artillery because they're all alone, and artillery left alone aren't left alone for very long. But we see a tank destroyer come up, go around the rock to keep our side protected, and it's an AT-15. He's on full health. Throw a shot at his commander cupola, but it bounces. I try to track him because he's going after that Lerva, and we can't stop him. He's gone. Now we're chasing him down. Chasing him, come on. And there goes the Lerva. Try to track him, fail. So we get him pinned sideways, and we just start throwing shells into him. And he's doesn't have much room to maneuver. Ammo rack him, and he runs away. Oh, we set him on fire and give him a ram goodbye. That's when artillery hits. Alright, so now we're going to head back and try to support our artillery. Oh, and there's a heavy tank. That M6. That M6 managed to sneak all the way up there once he saw it was no longer protecting the little valley there. And I know I'm not going to get back in time, so I'm just hoping the artillery can shotgun him in the face. Oh, and there he is, moving in for the kill. Sees our artillery and shoots him one, but doesn't kill him. Artillery shotguns him. So we give him a big awesome. And now it's time to head back to the town here and start capping. That's the best move. I don't want to try to chase down any artillery in this thing. M40, 43 is, I don't know, at least somewhat fairly mobile, and there's a good chance he might outrun us or try to hide somewhere. So, running short on time, I'm just going to go cap it out. So we come to the cap circle and we start waiting, and after a long wait, we wind up camping. The artillery comes down to help me finish out the cap, and that's the end of the game. Woo! I didn't want to sit you guys through all that ridiculous capping, so I could cut most of that out. It was mostly just sitting there. Just sitting there. And oh, we make bank again on this. JagTiger 8.8, it pays out. We get a high caliber middle. Yeah. We're almost good enough to get mastery, but not quite. Get cool headed from all those shots those M6 and the T69 threw at us. Steel wall, yeah. Yeah, buddy. We put up some decent numbers. AT-15, we punished him. Yeah, there we are. Looking pretty good. I'd wished I'd stayed around maybe to finish off that M6 or driven up the valley, perhaps, but that artillery, usually those artillery line up down that valley. Alright, here's the final video from Himmelsdorf. Start out on the north spawn. We're going to head off towards the rail yard. Keep an eye on things down there. It's a good place for a tank destroyer to go. Suppose if you're not going to be very quick climbing the hill up to the castle. So off we go. And this isn't a very long drive, so I just haven't bothered to shorten it up any. Just going to run off to this little ruined building off to our left here. Has a little hole that you can peek through. It's a good place for a tank that wants to be hull down and has enough height to reach up through it. And we spot a light tank. Insano Cat. Great name. He throws a shot at us and ducks back around the corner, and we're just going to camp out and start looking up this alley because lots of people. Oh, and there we are. T25-2 gets a shell to the face for his troubles. And lots of people like to come down this alley and scope it out, so it's a good place for a tank destroyer to set up. Oh, now we notice there's a heavy off in the rail yard. Oh, there's another heavy off in the rail yard, so I'm going to back up a little bit and try to put some shots down there. Oh, and there's two artillery. They're both down at the end of the rail yard, which, you know, is a typical place for them to be. Throw a shot into the JagTiger 8.8 slower glasses, and he does the same, taking out our engine. I'm going to try to throw one into his side, but it gets eaten up by his tracks. So we're going to try to help out our buddies down there at the end of the rail yard. And I think this is a Tiger at first, so I shoot at his upper plate, and then I realize it's a Tiger too after the bounce. So we start aiming a little bit more intelligently. Oh, we managed to crack him sideways. These guys are shooting his direction, but nothing much is happening. I bounce a shot, and then I throw one underneath him. And start aiming again. Finally punch down through his lower glasses. Track him sideways to us, and it's pretty much all over for this guy. And he's gone. Unfortunately, our buddies at the end of the rail yard also got taken out by the artillery at this JagTiger 8.8. He starts coming up, so you just throw a shot through the wall. Because you're behind a wall doesn't mean you can't be shot. Another one into the side, and now it's a face-off. Oh, he shows my lower glasses, and I take out his engine, and already hits me. Oh, I gotta get going. Luckily, we beat his reload somehow. I don't know if it was our rammer or something else, but we managed to do it. Now we got a heavy around the corner here at us, but I'm not going to go out and risk the wrath of artillery. Oh, now a heavy's coming up on our side of this alley by the park. And he stops broadside to us, so we oblige him with a few shells right into his side.
Come on, people.
Blam. And one more to finish the job. And he's gone.
Find us another target.
This KV-2 tried to dirt me right in the side. And luckily I managed to bounce that away, or absorb most of the damage anyway. This Panther comes out to
We fixed the engine, but we can't
take on these guys, and I know artillery's up there. But they're probably going to shoot for the Panther because he's on such low health. And I take out the KV-2, take out the gun. Oh, artillery hits, goes for the Panther and shoots at him. Oh, and they just miss me as I take out that T-25-2. And I'm so happy. That could have been a lot uglier, really. I go back to looking up this alley to make sure no one starts climbing down it. And this Panther moves up to put a move on artillery, so I go to back him up. And he spots him. He's got both of them spotted. But he doesn't got him spotted for long. You gotta keep moving. It's no time to sit still and try to shoot him. Shoot him on the move. But now that I got nobody to run interference for me, I decide to go for this heavy tank that's aggravating our guys in the road by the park. He backs out into the park area. A couple guys up top, but they're not looking down. Throw a shot into the beak of the IS-3, but it bounces. The glasses, it bounces. Back at the beak, and it finally goes through. Gets a nice angle on him, but I thought I could take out his engine anyway, but I wound up bouncing on that. So I go back to the beak. He's getting out of there, so throw a parting shot into his rear end, and I'm moving up to engage him again. Help out the guys in the road there. Coming around the corner. Maneuver around, and oh, that artillery has made a move. He's coming up the rail yard, and their guys on my team are pointing him out, and it's like, yeah, I know he's there, but I don't want to give my butt up to that IS-3 either, so I just move out of there and turn the corner up here as quick as I can. Hopefully our artillery will deal with theirs. But nope, the artillery has eyes for nowhere bird. So I swing around as fast as this tub can move, and oh, he misses. And he won't get another chance. And now I see our light tank is starting to make his move. It's Insano Cat. He's back. Try to track him, and I'd hit him, but it's not enough to stop him. He's going for our artillery, and I know, sorry, buddy, but the artillery gets the last laugh. So I move up to look at this heavy tank. Bounce one off the turret of the T-32. Bounce one off the machine gun, and this is where I switch up to premium because I can't afford to bounce anymore. One into the machine gun port. Oh, this medium's coming up behind me, and I'm toast. I know I am. When he suicides into my rear. Oh, it's sweet. Oh no, now I got the IS-3 on my side. Oh, the artillery wipes out the T-32. It gives me enough time to swing my front around towards this IS-3. Bounce a premium shot off his side. He bounces one on the move at me, and I'm able to hit him right in the beak again and finish him off. So we're left alone. Left alone with a Vic 4502A. And if I'd been paying attention, if I had a little bit more situational awareness, I would have realized that he was up on top of the hill earlier when I was first engaging the IS-3, and I would have reoriented towards the hill. For some reason, I thought he was going to sneak around and try to ambush the artillery. Don't know what made me think that, but I was hoping the artillery would kind of keep facing back down this road towards me to cover my rear, but didn't communicate that to him, so he kind of hides back up again, and I move down the road to meet the Vic 45, but he's behind me, and he blows me up before I can get around the corner. That was kind of a silly move on my part. Little unfortunate. And Vic 45 captures the day. Nice job. I noticed that I've just racked up some cash here. And I look at that XP and it's ridiculous. 2472 on a loss. So I wind up with a high caliber medal, and I was kind of expecting that. I get my mastery badge, and that's just awesome. And I get a Radley Walters. I hadn't even realized at that point that I had that. So I was super psyched at this point, even on a loss. It's great. Devastator medal, Top Gun, of course. And ribbons pile up, and I wind up with 23 solid hits. Just amazing. I'm looking at all these names that I damaged and all these check marks next to them. It's a lovely sight. It really is. Good times. Oh, I don't get very many Radley Walters, so I get pretty happy when I get one. There I am, 5092 damage, 8 kills, and 2249 base experience. Pretty psyched. Pretty psyched. Well, I hope you all enjoyed these videos, and hope you come back again. Rip it up out there till then.